in all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 buffers, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
First one, yeah.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma go out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, now they in my line. Love's my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
How many of y'all came to win? But they asking my name, huh? Ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you, life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. No, I come to bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Yeah, shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Right. I'll be right, you know. Come on.
59, ready, ready. Right there, 56. All day,
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Yes, sir.
He tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Here we go, here we go. Wait.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
Oh, touchdown.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I think that boy used to play for the Falcons too,
28
if I'm not
yards
mistaken.
on the ground.
Now, that was a big run. It takes them all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that'll shake the confidence of any defense. So when they're looking for a little bit of support now, looking at their defensive coordinator, if I'm him, I dial up some pressure. I just go out.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. That's one where you probably give the ball carrier a bit of a mulligan, right?
Yeah.
I mean, where was he going to go there?
Yeah, you could almost see his brain turning over from our perspective. Just put your foot in the ground and go, except there was no place to put his foot in the ground, and there was no place to go. No room to roam.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
It's caught. Jones. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. Ryan now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The car.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here we go, here we go. 3, 2, 2. Hey, alert, alert, alert. 11.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now on 2nd and 13, Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Here we go. 180. 65, 65.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
I was about to fake it.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Ryan now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Hey, come on, come on, come on.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, Devontae Freeman. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The pass from Ryan complete to Freeman. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
And he threw like 3 interceptions.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Now it's Ryan. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
That's because he had jumped. That's why.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Ryan now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Now Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Ryan. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is indeed good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20! Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Go ahead, go ahead. Hatch it.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's got some space here. Touchdown!
It's like every time I run, they play on school.
Tevin Coleman, 57 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
What are you doing, buddy?
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Ryan.
Bro, what is this dude doing?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
Usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
If you knew.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Ryan now off the bootleg. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th.
I knew he was going to throw it to him.
Picked up.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. dying from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and ain't my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. You better call back up. I'm running it down the finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. Had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down the finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. You see me now, on God, I'm lit. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, on down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Going big, going big. Everybody thought they know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they shit, acting like they know me. Cause I going big, going big. Everybody thought they know the click. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they shit, acting like they know me. Cause I
Time to bring the bass burn. Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the lines in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a fine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over him diamonds. He don't.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Hey, under. Check 24. Watch 24.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. They blitzed there, but to be honest, I don't know if it would have mattered had they blitzed or not. That run play was going nowhere.
Yeah, it's really, really difficult at times to figure out where that defense is coming from. But if you're committed to running the football, you can get people up on those linebackers, right? Those guards don't have to block anyone at the line of scrimmage. They can get up to the second level and create some space. But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. Breeze now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Ready? Yellow waiting, yellow waiting. 54, right, 54. 12, 12, 12. 12. Kill. Check, crunch. Check 13. Back. Kill. Yes, we're good.
Snap comes at 1. And now Breeze. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. D Ford able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Breeze going to go on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proved.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
At the 17-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
65.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He was brought down by Kiko Alonso. It's a gain of 4.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
11.
Watch safety screaming. Safety screaming.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 13 yards there and a 9. First.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike's 47.
21. Here we go. Hey, go.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 180. Here we go. Hey, check flat 47. Check flat 42. 2.
Play action. Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. That's about as good as a linebacker can diagnose that play, isn't it?
It certainly is, and what he did really well is that while he was diagnosing, he got his feet in motion without actually going anywhere and taking a false step that he had to make up later. He read it, got his feet in motion, and then he just took off and made the play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Start defense.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Well, he's going to go for it all.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Stop playing.
49ers.
Stop playing.
Marquise Goodwin, 37 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown
Come
there.
on, man.
And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
That's it, baby. We're going to work at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And I got to the 2nd time, though, because that ball was wide open the 1st time.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Coleman.
Oh.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Saints' 26-yard line.
12.
Damn, bro.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in.
Oh, and he's cold. Let's go.
It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here.
12.
Let's go. 5. Let's get there. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Get there.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
I threw it to the wrong person, man. Come on.
Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and Remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
How did you do that?
Do it.
How is it coding everything you do?
Let's go.
How is that
Trying to
copying
shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. D. Ford in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
After the sack on first down, Breeze. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Breeze going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady. Bandit.
On third and long, it's Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it.
Bravo. Easy.
Breeze to throw for it on four. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him.
All right, okay.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And with time running down, they go. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
I know I had that much better than yours.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
I thought I had like 76 on some shit.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, come on. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Kill. He's checking. Crack. Leg.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo.
What?
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
Are you kidding me, bro?
20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Bro. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 36.
Here's Breeze. Again has it complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Watch out. 6-6, pull it high.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
54. Mike 54. Watch the back.
To throw, it's Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. Back now here live in New Orleans. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 40-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing now is Breeze. He sets to fire deep. Man is caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Sammy! Hey, wahoo!
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. D Ford, make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Breeze now to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. D Ford, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 30, the 20. 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover force, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick six, fourth quarter, that is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them a lead, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get pick six. And they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A pickup of 24. And that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. And Thomas has it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Breeze here finding Kamara, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And this is caught for the ground. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook. 30 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
You ready? It's breaking down, fellas. Breaking down. Let's get this.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Breeze is looking to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Kamara. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
5-8, 5-8. 54.
Lost the pass.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
That was second down run for Murray. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So they do get it across for the game-winning touchdown, barring, of course, something crazy happening on the kickoff.
So if we take the crazy out of it, that's the way you close the game out.
Breeze to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that one travels out of bounds. So a bad break there, and that will thwart any chance that they had of coming back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin their plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, I'll deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin their plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team, now they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's
It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway from Santa Clara. That'll be taken in the end zone. Gets around him. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Pick me up. Here we go. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action. Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 13.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Say. Tighten up. 57.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Michel. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Hey, set. Fly, 20. 72. 54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, yeah. Ozzy. Check three.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Regular. Hey, let's go.
Watch the run. Check 4.
Protein spill.
Watch it. Whip. Watch the whip.
Check it.
Switch. Check 26.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, that 53.
56. Cover. I got motion.
Ozzy. Where's the end?
On 1st down, Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. He's got a man, complete. That one goes for 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
56. Check 56. Cover. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Hey, 166.
From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. He got 29 yards that time.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll run it here. This is James White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Here's Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll let this thing go for Sanders. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
They're running it.
21.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check safety, check safety.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This is Coleman. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Here's Coleman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Brady going to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
To throw is Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, 33 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On first down, Coleman. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Mike, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
At the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! You're not ready. You're not ready. 21.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long.
You think you won't get this? You think you won't get this? He's coming. Double up, double up. 2. Check 2.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go. Patch it. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. No, 66. Show it up. 36.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Look for tendency breakers right now. Throwing on first down is Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D. Ford able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Hey, high 7. Check. Easy. No, 60.
Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, dude. 54. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 54 mark. 54 mark. 50.
Brady now to throw. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
One Omaha. Hey, Alpha. Check the flag.
Play action. Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
Here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
13. Go ahead.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D, tighten up. Let's go, D, tighten up. Rush in. Sponge.
Coleman now. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. A big play there for the Niners. 57 yards. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline and talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, but they're going to file it away for the future.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Hey, set. 29. Alpha. 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Alert. 10. Under 10. 10. Jim. Check 50. Check 50. Motion up.
Brady now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
66. Hey, over.
To throw again. Brady. Caught by Sanu. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. New England on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
He's not going to get me. Check. Hey, 66.
Now Brady again. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
I'm coming after you.
They're running it. It's Michel. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So Michel won't get there. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
I swear I ain't know this was down. Put that up.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
12, fellas. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Garoppolo looks to throw. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. D. Ford just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, 66. Bud.
Now Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
Here we go. He's checking. Hey, go. Switch.
On first down, Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold able tack on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
72. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. When he hits.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, check it.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Regular.
To throw is Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
72. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, exit.
Now Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 33 yards that time. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right there. Hey, let's go.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And a pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And an alley to run. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think that...
Alright, so I'm about to go. Oh yeah, finally, 2.967.